Yo, good morning, everybody. Um, Today I want to go over market analysis for today. Right now it is 9:11 a.m. and it is August 26, 26. Um, we're trading USDJPY. Um, and I just want to give you a quick analysis. This is my analysis, right? So by all means, I take this with a grain of salt. You must always go according to your analysis, right? This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you, you know, yeah, stuff like that. But this is just my thoughts on the market for today. So we're on the daily chart, right? These are the daily candles, which means one candle represents an entire day, right? So based on Wednesday, August 19, it was a very bearish day, right? Even though on the higher time frame, you can see where it is expressing bullishness, right? This is our daily range, right? I'm using this as the daily range, meaning that I'm looking for shorts at the top of the range and then longs at the bottom of the range, right? I'm not going to sit down and analyze all of this because it doesn't make sense for me to even look at all of this right here, because by the time price gets down here, for example, this zone here, which we can say, hey, we should expect some bullishness here. But who has all this? Is like a couple months waiting for it to get down here, a couple weeks, right? So we're in the daily. So how I approach it, I take it real simple. I'll take a swing. I look to see what makes sense to me, right? This right here, it might make sense to somebody else, but right here, I'm seeing candles and wicks on the higher time frame. So I go down on the lower time frame till I see something that I recognize. And what I recognize here is a swing, right? I know we're approaching. I know we're going up. This is bullish. Obviously, this is bullish with inside of this range. This is the big long daily candle. But what I recognize are swings, right? I recognize a huge swing here. And this swing is, hold on, right here. So this swing is like a 4-day swing, right? So it's the larger swing. But inside of the larger swing, we have smaller swings. So we have one swing here and two swings here, right? We know the rule, 4 to 6 swings, price reverse. This is according to DTFX. So we can anticipate another swing being created, right? All in all, I have price aiming to surpass this high, right? But like I said, we have to go with what price is giving us. We have to move with price, right? So let's go down deeper to get some more detail, right? So now we see one swing, we have two swings, and then now we have this leg up here, which is estimated to make the third swing. We're anticipating a third swing. So inside of this leg here, there are also swings, right? Now you notice that there's a larger swing in here, which if you look here, it lines up with the 50% of this. It lines up with this swing here, this second swing that I marked out, right? It looks like wicks now, but on the lower time frame, let's go down to the 15-minute. It's a swing. So this is one swing, this is two swings, and this is three swings, right? We have three swings. We can say, okay, we anticipate a fourth swing maybe, or maybe it come down here. We don't know. We just have to go with what price is giving us, right? So some of us will play it safe. We have the imbalance down here, and this is the first imbalance. So price might come down here, come up there. We don't know, right? Price might come down here, which this is in fact where I'm willing to take a trade. This is where I'm willing to take a long. This long, powerful zone here. This is a very powerful zone. Plus plus it's unmitigated. So I'm looking for a nice push out of the nice push out should price come back down here, even if it doesn't take this high, right, where it comes in, comes up, comes in and creates a situation at equal lows. Even if it doesn't do that, I'm still taking a push out of this because it's at the bottom of the range and it's a zone that's unmitigated, right, provided I get the swing count coming down. If you look at the 1 minute now, this leg that we're focusing on, we have one swing here, two swing here, three swing here. So we have some smaller swings here, and it looks like we're going to get a fourth swing here. So there is a narrative when price is getting ready to run a higher time frame high, it trades away from it and then trades to get to it. So price might not necessarily come down here today, but we can anticipate some shorts up here, right, and some longs down here. And especially since this is a very powerful push up, right, sometimes when you have a zone that is looking strong like this, price can tap the top of the zone and give you a reaction out, and that reaction out could well be the reaction that takes this high. We don't know. We're just going to trade on what we see. We have a fourth swing right here being generated, right? It's about to be generated, and then we can look to say, okay, we have the fourth swing, right? Price might tap an imbalance, might run this low and create another high, right, and then start to look for the low. So I'm keeping in mind that should this low get broken, is probably a fake out. Give me another push up, and then it will start to go down. But I have to look and see what is being presented to me before I make that decision. All right. So daily analysis for the day. I'm looking for some shorts up here. Probably after this is taken, I'm looking for some shorts, and then when it comes down here, I'll probably look and see if I can get a long here, a little scalp up long here. But ultimately, and it might not come down here today, but ultimately, because it might range right here, I'm looking for my power move down here. All right, so that's my little analysis for today. All right, let's see if it works out. All right, peace.